We are here at Titan Gym where the Cal State Fullerton men's basketball team kicks off their season with their annual blue and orange scrimmage. The Titans have high hopes for the season as they look to get back to the Big West tournament. But with the recent switch to online learning, seeing the campus this empty is the new normal.
With only a few games being played this season, the NCAA voted to give the players another year of eligibility.
In front of an empty gym, the Titans would defeat CSUN and move on in the Big West Conference tournament.
As you can see, our show is being done virtually. All classes are taking place online, so our newscast is too. I'm joining you right from my apartment.
Bernie Sanders has made history as the first candidate, Republican or Democrat, to win the popular vote in the first three primary caucuses.
With the loss tonight, the Titans fall to 3-7 overall on the season. The goal of every athlete growing up is to one day play at the Division I level. But that goal is not a reality to
Club sports aren't as competitive as official college sports, but for many athletes, that means the game is a lot more fun to play. Thank you, Julio. Yeah, Gunnar, it's a very sad story, and the memorials aren't even just popping up around LA, but also worldwide, and it shows how many lives Kobe really touched.
There's some big defensive plays behind you, Hank, with the couple diving plays, Jason with that throw to third. How big was the defense, and how was that knowing that you had them behind you?
Thank you, guys, and hello, everybody. I'm here with two runners from the cross-country team, Kelsey Carroll and Trinity Ruelas. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having us.
An active shooter opened fire this afternoon in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Multiple people killed and injured at the Molson Coors complex. The company informed their employees.
Months ago, this was the scene on baseball diamonds across the country. But now, due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, the empty bleachers, empty dugouts, and locked gates are the new normal. This has college players all across the country asking, what if?
We're literally returning everybody. That was essential. So we kind of made a statement being the new guys, being able to make a conference tournament. So we were excited to what we can do with the new additions we have this year and the guys that were returning.
On March 12th, the NCAA announced the cancellation of all spring sports. The Cal State Fullerton baseball team was in the midst of their season, and when the news broke, players didn't know what to think.
Eventually, once it all happened, it was more you're in shock that wow, we work all this time and do everything to do this, and then it all happens like that.
With only a few games being played this season, the NCAA voted to give players another year of eligibility. But coming back isn't always an option for a senior.
Division III level, you're not, you don't get athletic scholarships. Whatever financial aid you get is from the school, whether it be academic or whatever your situation is. So for a lot of guys to be able to come back to school, it's kind of a burden because, again, it's athletically they're not being helped out.
The big fly home runs, the team celebrations may be on hold, but players know what is important.
But at the end of the day, we all realize that if we're gonna stop this, we gotta. These are the actions we have to take. So at first it was more shock, and then everyone was at understanding that we're all in this together, kind of thing.
As one day, the crack of the bat and roar of the crowd will return. For now, the gates remain locked.
The Cal State Fullerton women's soccer team is preparing for their toughest test this year as they will take on the USC Trojans in the first round of the NCAA tournament. The Big West Conference champions earned an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament after their dominant win against CSUN Sunday night. Senior midfielder Atlanta Primus played a big part in the game, as she has all season for the Titans.
But credit to the team, we did a really good job of getting the ball into the box, and fortunately I was in there. The atmosphere over the last few weeks has been really great here, but obviously Championship Sunday can't really get any better than that.
The Titans are led by longtime head coach Damian Brown, who just captured his 6th Big West title as a head coach for Fullerton.
You know, it's a lot of just being consistent. I think we have a fantastic game plan. We have women that are really kind of peaking at the right moments. And so for us to kind of solidify some of the ideas that we have and how we attack and to reinforce some of the things that we're doing defensively is really the emphasis right now.
As the Titans are led by upperclassmen, advancing far in the tournament would mean a lot to them.
It would mean a lot, obviously, senior year, and you only want the best. But I think we have a good shot, and the way we train and stuff, I think we're going to go far.
Fullerton finished this season with an unbeaten record in conference play as they dominated Big West competition. Many Titans would take home individual awards, but none bigger than Atlanta Primus being named Big West Midfielder of the Year.
It means a great deal. Obviously, last year it was a bit of a disappointment as a team. We didn't perform the way we wanted to. But credit to the team. Again, I can't take all the credit for it. Without them, I wouldn't be able to get in the positions that I do in the games.
The Titans will look to continue this magical run as they look to bring a national championship back home to Fullerton. For OC News, I'm Kyle Fulbright.